Hi all my crafty friends, and welcome back to Designs by Gaddis. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you found my channel. Be sure to like this video and subscribe. By doing so, you will help others, just like yourself, be able to find my home decor DIY videos. I am going to show you how to make tiara tray carrots using items you already have. The first is a fabric carrot. I created this template so I could cut out the carrot. I used a piece of carbon paper to trace the outline of the carrot onto the cardboard. I put a Dollar Tree cutting mat under the cardboard and used an X-Acto knife to cut it out. I had this buffalo print fabric in my stash that I'd gotten from Walmart a while back and decided to use it for my fabric carrot. I placed the fabric onto the cutting mat. I traced around my template and then cut the carrot out of the fabric. I then took the fabric and folded it in half. I used my iron to make a crease in the middle of the carrot. I started at the bottom of the carrot and sewed the carrot up to the top. I left the carrot open at the top so I could put the stuffing inside. I am not a big sewer, so I don't know the name of the stitch I am doing, and to be perfectly honest, this is about the only thing I can do with a needle and thread. I turned the carrot right side out. I used a paper straw out of my stash at the bottom of the carrot to get it turned. My fingers are just too fat to go down to the bottom of the carrot. I began stuffing the carrot with stuffing out of my stash. If you don't have stuffing, you can use plastic shopping bags, paper towels, or even newspaper. Again, I used the paper straw to get the stuffing into the bottom of the carrot. To make the greenery at the top of the carrot, I cut some pieces off of a Dollar Tree hula skirt. I used a plastic cup with some water and added some green acrylic paint. I put some of the paint into the water and mixed it well. I let this sit for a few minutes and then took it out and left it on a piece of wax paper to dry. Once the grass was dry, I tied a piece of twine at the top and secured it with hot glue. I then placed the tied end into the top of the carrot and used another piece of twine around the top of the carrot to hold the grass in place. Next, I made a carrot using some buttons out of my stash. I used a piece of thread and fed the thread through the buttonholes to secure them. I started with the smallest button at the bottom and worked my way up to the largest carrot. This gave them a carrot shape. Once I was finished stringing the buttons, I took them outside and spray painted them with orange spray paint and let them dry. After the paint was dry, I glued more of the grass I had dyed on the top of the buttons and used twine to create a small bow. Next, I made an adorable carrot with some scrap wood I have. I found the center of the wood and then used a ruler to mark my cut lines from the center to the outside corner on each side. I took the wood outside and cut down the lines using a miter saw. If you don't have a miter saw, you can use a miter box and saw for this step, Or you can try to just cut on your line with a handsaw. After cutting the wood into a carrot shape, I used orange chalk paint and painted the entire carrot. I glued more of the grass at the top of the carrot. To finish off the carrot, I glued a piece of Dollar Tree lace at the top of the wood and tied a knot in a piece of buffalo print ribbon and glued it to the top of the lace ribbon. To make the beaded carrots, I used wood beads and some Dollar Tree floral wire. I cut the wire down to size and used 3 6mm beads and 2 4mm beads to create each carrot. I left a portion of the wire sticking out at the bottom of the carrot so I could push it into the floral foam. I added a dab of hot glue to keep the beads in place. I then added another dab of glue at the top of each carrot. I used some orange chalk paint and painted the carrots. I then used some of the greenery from this large carrot I had in my stash. I cut a small portion of it off and then glued it to the top of each of the carrots. I made a total of 3 carrots for this pot. I think all of these carrots turned out amazing. If you haven't already, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel. I upload weekly home decor DIY videos, and you know you don't want to miss any of them. So go ahead and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching. Until next time, happy crafting!